Alright guys, in today's video, me and Reagan here are going to do a European mount with the Houdini buck. So I'm going to kind of take you through the steps that I use to accomplish that. So let's go ahead and get started. So step one is you're going to need a decent sized pot. Fill it about 2/3 full because the skull's going to displace a lot of water, and get it boiling. So got this inside starting to boil, and I'm actually gonna, once it starts boiling, I'm gonna move it inside, fire up all the burners on the grill, and I'm gonna do it outside because it is starting to smell a little bit. So gonna do it outside at my parents' house here. So anyways, that's what's going on right now. I have Reynolds wrap for a couple reasons, and I'll go ahead and show you the first couple steps. Okay, so step one that I like to do, you can go ahead and basically unwrap this skull here. So what I'm going to do is take some tinfoil. Doesn't need to be like super neat or anything. And I'm basically going to kind of wrap the antlers around the base nice and tight. That way, for me, one of the coolest things about antlers is the color, right? Especially on a guy like this with big old dark antlers. So basically by doing this, I'm just protecting the integrity of the antlers, and I'm protecting the color. So you can wrap the whole thing. I know some guys do. For me, basically I like to just wrap the base, and then I like to personally leave it a little loose because I think that allows the antlers to have some airflow so they don't get too hot and like start to bleed the color that way. So I basically like to just kind of make a heat shield like this, and make sure it's nice and tight on the base. And now all the antlers, at the base here are protected. And if you want to be extra safe, like see how it came through a little right here, you could even grab a little more and double wrap the base. So that's kind of the first step. Get the water boiling, and then wrap the antlers, get the skull ready to go in the boiling water. Okay, so we got the water boiling. So now I'm gonna go turn the grill on, get it heated up, let that boil more, move that outside, and then at that point we'll throw the skull in. So catch you guys in the next clip. Okay, so now that I got that ready and we got the deer wrapped up, like I showed you guys, go ahead and unwrap them and take the plunge. Okay, so unfortunately I'm a little short on water, as you guys can see. So here's what I'm gonna do is I have my trusty Ramona water jug right here, and I'm gonna just add some water until it's up to the height we're looking for. That's about good. A little's out of the top, but if I go much higher, then it's going to be pretty deep on the antler. So we're going to leave it there, maybe rearrange it a bit, and then get it covered up with this tin foil to keep the heat in here. Okay, so it's not perfect because I have to do this outside, so it's hard to get the grill to maintain heat. But I got it all tent shielded with this tin foil, and it's doing pretty good on heat. So the whole head is submerged. So we're going to go ahead and leave this guy for probably about a half hour, And then what I'm going to do is take them over to the pressure washer, spray it, get as much out and off as I can, and then maybe go for another round of boiling. So it just kind of depends, and we'll see here in a little bit. All right, so it's been a half hour, so I'm going to go ahead and pull the head, see how it turns out, and we're going to take it over to the pressure washer. So I'll see you guys then. Alright guys, so next up, the pressure wash phase. You really want to get under these flaps and just work them off slowly, and eventually you'll have a nice clean skull. Alright guys, so it didn't boil that well. I got a lot off, but there's still a lot more left to do. So now that all the odor's gone, I'm going to boil it inside here on the stove, get a better boil, and probably go another 20-30 minutes and pressure wash it again. And I think we should be in the money at that point. So that's what's going on. Catch you guys at the next phase. So as you can see, a lot of tin foil. Can't really put a lid on this, so basically I just kind of keep all the heat in with this tin foil and then protect the antlers when I'm spraying. So that's why there's so much tin foil, and we're gonna let this boil another 30 minutes. All right, pulled it out after the second boil, looking good, getting a little nibble, and now I'm gonna spray it off again, and we'll see if we have to boil it again or if we're good to go. All right guys, as you can see, it's coming along pretty good. This front part here is tough. Oftentimes you'll overcook it and it'll kind of fall apart, so I did good in that sense that it's not falling apart, but I didn't get it quite hot enough or for long enough to get this back section. So basically by hand with a plier and a knife I'm going through and cleaning up the back, but all the scent, everything's gone, and it looks pretty good. It's not quite finished, but we're getting there. So that's it. Boil, power wash, pick clean. Alright guys, here it is. Homemade European mount. Looking really good. It'll get whiter as it dries more. The back needs some cleanup, but I might wait till it dries off and just clean this up with a knife, but it won't smell anymore. Looks good. And yeah, homemade European mount.